Welcome to the Barrel Buddies.
That'll wake you up.
This is your podcast where you come to, or vlog, or whatever you want to call it, where we talk about all things barrel aged. And today we're talking to you about
rum.
Where's the rum?
Foursquare, best rum on the planet.
We're talking about
Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong.
Doorley's Foursquare Rum Distillery, the best rum on the planet.
Hello, 16. How much was this bottle? $16.99.
Guys, people don't know.
Dude, rum is not. It's not the it's
no,
not
here's
part of the
thing.
bourbon hype.
Here, I'm going to call it now.
Thank God.
Bourbon hype's going away.
Thank you, rum.
Bourbon hype will eventually go away
Yeah.
in a couple years when all these... Here's what you got to remember about the bourbon hype. All of what we drink is aged, and it takes time.
So is this.
But hear me out. Hear me out. We've had limited quantities of all these amazing bourbons. Give it. And what have distilleries done in to prepare for that? They've been expanding millions and millions of extra barrels.
Okay.
All of these distilleries are going to be pumping out so much crazy bourbon in the next 2 to 4 years that,
Here's
I'm
the problem.
just saying, it's going to be a lot more readily available, and
Hopefully
prices are going to come down.
Yeah, hopefully the
not gonna be
market will be
crazy.
saturated. Yeah,
Hopefully.
absolutely.
And right now,
And then we're going to move to rum.
let me get you in on the ground floor.
of rum.
Rum.
I'm going to talk to you about rum, the redheaded stepchild of
Red rum.
barrel-aged spirits.
Red rum.
So we've done a
Red
Foursquare
rum.
show, right?
We
did a
have
Foursquare
done a
show
Foursquare show, yeah.
with our boy Perry.
Yep.
Over at the Aristocrat Lounge.
The
Shout
Aristocrat Lounge, which we will need to have a follow-up to that soon.
out. Doorley's $16.99 right now. It's on sale. It's typically
$17.
$20.
I might go.
So it's on sale.
Yeah, I might buy one tomorrow.
You should. I'm going to tell everybody that they should just go put this in their bar.
I'm going to be honest
Put
with you.
multiple bottles of this in your bar.
Get the 12-year for, what, $2 more?
$5.
$5 more.
I haven't had that. I
With an
can't
age
tell you to
statement.
do that.
Okay, well, let's have this first, and then the next
But
show
I
we'll do the
can
other one.
confidently tell you to get this.
So what's this, the XO?
This is the XO. So this is a blend of 6 to 12-year rums. But XO, as you'll
Blended.
recall, if you've watched our shows,
Minimum of 10 years.
an XO is a minimum of 10. And so we feel very confident that what's in this bottle tonight is a majority of 10-year age statement rum.
Yep.
Now, Doorley's is fantastic. It's a product of Barbados. It was the very first blending and exported rum out of Barbados.
Yeah,
So this is
that's awesome.
a really big deal.
RL Seal.
And thank you. Wow.
Wow. Really got the
laying
facts.
it.
Yeah, we got the fact man over there. Welcome
And-
to Barbados.
Yeah, Barbados,
Yeah,
man.
it's
I just-
Barbados.
Is that how they talk in Barbados?
They
No.
absolutely do. I've been there.
Stop it.
No, wait, that was Jamaica.
I'm sorry.
Stop it.
It's like Wrong Island.
Wrong island.
terrible.
Bomb.
So I'm going to tell you this.
I want to go to Barbados now.
If you'll recall,
Let's go to Barbados.
Dude,
The-
let's do a cruise. Go down to
Oh
Barbados.
my
Cruise to
God.
Barbados.
I mean, I'm not saying no to
Yeah, I would love to go
it. Let's
to
go to
Jamaica.
Sandals. Sandals fucking
Go to
rocks.
Sandals. Okay, sure.
In Barbados.
In Barbados.
Yeah.
They talk like this, man.
Hey,
up.
man. Oh,
Hey,
dude.
welcome
Hey,
to
I will
Sandals
talk
in
like this the
Barbados.
whole
Alright.
vacation.
So,
They're like,
Hey,
welcome
man.
to Sandals.
Doorley's XO. This is $7.50, $16.99, 40% alcohol. Okay, so 80 proof.
Really quick, Zach, do you know what that bad accent reminds me of? Is it
I thought it was a good accent.
what's
Was it
the
really
movie?
that
What's the movie with Eddie Murphy and
Trading Places?
Trading Places?
I know it
And
immediately.
they're on the
Sounds like
subway train.
Trading places
and
or
they're like,
coming to America.
"Hey,
Dan
man."
Aykroyd.
Dan Aykroyd.
And he's like, hey, it's me.
Hey, it's me. And like they have the black face and
Oh,
like
God.
but you can see their neck that's white
it's
and
so
they have
bad.
the dreads. It's so bad. But it's such a good movie.
You know, the best part of that
classic
is,
80s
hey,
movie.
do you want some beef jerky? Beef jerky time.
Hey, it's
And
a
the guy
beef
goes,
of jerky.
No. Gives
No,
me
he
a
said a
terrible-
jerk of beef. A jerk of beef.
Yeah, jerk of beef time.
He's like,
time,
beef
Mom."
jerky.
And he goes, no, it gives me a terrible case of the winds.
He has the orange report. The concentrated frozen orange
Yeah.
juice report.
Classic.
How do you
Classic.
make
Such a
millions
good
of
movie.
dollars?
Trading
Oranges.
Places. If you haven't watched it, 80s
And
classic.
pork
go watch it.
belly.
Pork belly.
Pork belly.
Pork bellies
Pork
and
belly
orange juice.
futures.
All right. So back to this.
$1. Okay.
$1. Yeah,
such a
$1.
Off the
Yeah,
rails.
how much would you like to bet?
Off the
One.
rails.
Doorley's.
Should we do
RL
one?
Seal.
Doorley's. RL Seal also comes from Foursquare. The Pappy of
Wow,
Rum.
this smells
okay?
so good. Hold on. Shout out to Fred Minnick because he's the one that's created that moniker of calling them.
God, I hate giving him any credit.
Why?
I'm sorry, Fred.
Why?
You and me need to settle a beef.
Settle the beef now.
You and me need to settle a beef, so reach out.
Reach
But
out.
this ascot society, you think you're a lot more than you are, dude. That's all I'm saying. And I know you listen.
Some Fred aggression.
You're
here.
doing a lot more than I am.
That's true.
But I'm saying I could do it too, man.
Wow.
All right, Doorleys.
Wow.
Well, thank you for calling
Hit a nerve
Foursquare
there.
for the age.
Do we need to
statement,
re-record
Foursquare.
this show and not talk about Fred?
No, we love you, Fred.
Okay.
Most days. Some days we do. Not all days.
I'm just going to say I think that some days we watch your reviews, Fred, and BJ is very passionate about disagreeing with you in some instances.
You know, here's the thing.
And that's fair. We're all reviewers. We all have different tastes.
All right, I'm sorry.
Everybody has a different palate.
I have to time out on Doorleys,
Okay.
which sucks because I'm very passionate about this.
Okay.
But I do have to talk about this for just a minute.
Sure.
We do watch the Fred Minnick show, and I hate to be called out as a hate watcher, but I do watch this show.
Even the haters watch. Yeah.
With the passion of disagreeing. And where I disagree the most is in his high-end picks.
Okay.
Where I agree with him the most is in his low-end.
Budget bourbons. I think he has a really good budget bourbon.
I agree.
Budget bourbon shows.
Thank you. Wow.
Budget bourbon.
When you watch Fred Minnick and he talks about budget bourbons, budget spirits,
He hits the nail on the head.
I think
Absolutely.
he does a great job. He does a great job. But when he starts talking about some of these high-end, hard-to-get, big deal spirits,
And I'm gonna say this.
It's obvious that there's a payout here.
I was going to suggest that.
It's
no.
obvious. You got to do a better job.
I think that it might be your reviews may be slightly unbiased.
At least
That's
it's
all.
coming across that way. That's just some feedback from
Or
some
not
friends.
unbiased.
Listen, we're not here to attack you. I don't want to
No.
do anything to your fan base. I'm not here to cause super beef, but just some feedback from one reviewer to another.
Yeah. You know, I think a way to circumvent that is do more blind tastings. Throw some high-end stuff and some...
And I'll tell you right now, a lot of our viewers, Patrick, I'm sure you're watching this. Patrick says the same thing. He wants to see a lot more blind tastings.
Yeah, I love blind tasting shows. Are great. We need to start doing more of those because that's where you really get put on the spot because you can throw some heavy hitter in there, some Michter's 20 or something crazy, and then you throw a couple budget bourbons in there, and then you throw people off. And
What's interesting to see is the budget bourbons end up beating out the.
Well, you're right,
high-end
Zach. You're right, but here's the thing.
Every time.
Here's the thing
and
too.
It's so strange too. Like Evan Williams, I remember with that was
Bingo,
like one
Zach.
of our favorite blind tastings.
Yeah.
For Fred, too.
Yeah,
Fred,
I was
too.
like,
Yes.
wow.
Here's the thing, though. All of us do this subconsciously. I think that we rate things based on
Value.
personal opinions, value. You automatically assume that a big, expensive bottle aged for a million years is going to be amazing.
Yeah,
and
it's not the case.
It's not the case. I think just subconsciously, maybe you don't. Oh no, I would never do that.
It's like
You do it.
We got to get some blind.
Well, it's almost
You
like
do it.
It's almost like you're expecting it.
It is almost like it's expected,
You're like, it
especially
should
if
taste like
if the
this.
money's coming out of your pocket. You're going to be like, oh no, it's great. It's great.
Okay. So I got to bring us back. Got to bring us back to Doorley.
Doorleys are all sealed.
So this is Doorley's XO, 10 years, anywhere from 6 to 12. Great blend.
Very readily available, by the way.
Super available.
Doorleys, I've seen like every
Doorley
liquor
Spiced
store.
Rum is everywhere. But
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you right
Spiced
now.
Rim?
Spiced Rum.
At least it's
The XO.
Okay.
Really got to go for that XO. I think that is where a real value lies. You're going to find that anywhere from $16.99 to $20. Let's get into this.
Okay, this is gonna sound weird. I got a little bit of like banana bread on the taste, and
I agree.
but it's like almost like rotting banana, but not in a bad way. Is that weird to say? Kind of like
let's call it ripe banana.
No, I want to say like a funky banana. Funky banana. That's what I want to say.
Banana, like
Dude,
beyond.
funky banana.
I think it's actually like
Funky banana runs.
towards the end of like way too ripe banana.
Yeah.
It's like ripe banana, overly done. It's very sweet banana bread, but I think it finishes
Dude, I'm
with
getting
this
a ton of banana in this. I love it.
a beautiful like candied pineapple.
Yeah, I get some pineapple in there, candied pineapple.
I think there's great tropical fruit here.
God, this needs to go into every island cocktail.
This is
available.
Mrs. Askin's favorite straight up neat
was going to say, this goes into a mic.
Wow,
Drink
this is
somewhere,
dangerous.
No, we drink this at home, neat,
Oh.
just like this.
What's our ABV on this? What do we get?
40%?
80 proof.
That's
an 80
normal
proofer.
for rum, right? It's usually
So rums are weird, and I think that people get really turned off by rum because rum usually tastes like burning, right?
Yeah.
It's the style
The
of the
ethanol
alcohol
really
that gets
kind of
created.
overpowers everything, but this not in this instance
There's
at
a
all.
lot of fruit here.
I'm gonna
Dried
tell you right
fruit,
now, I can-
tropical.
If you don't know a rum drinker and you want to introduce them to the world of rum, this is a great bottle
This is a good
to do
start.
it. This is
I enjoy it.
banana
It's
bread.
so good.
I would love if we had like banana bread right now. Like,
Oh, it would
I
be a
think
great pairing.
It would be insane pairing.
And again, I get that sweetness, that tang of pineapple. I think there's a really good sweetness of banana bread. I think that there is. I love that you bring up banana bread because I think that baked.
Just getting a ton of baking
Some
spices,
spices.
banana bread. Yeah, baking spices, banana bread.
But it's not overwhelming, right?
a little like almost like even that nuttiness too. You get a little bit of that.
Like maybe some walnut.
Yeah.
What do you think,
And-
Zach? You're not a huge rum drinker, right?
I am not a huge rum drinker.
But-
actually, one of my favorite rums is Bumbu.
Okay, all
And I
right,
actually
all right.
compare a lot of rums to Bumbu.
What do you think of this
Original?
Because I enjoy it.
Original or black?
The original.
I love
the
original
one that's
Bumbu.
in the clear bottle.
I don't know. I think original's too sweet for me. I like the black.
enjoy that one. That's
I
that's
like
one of my
original.
favorites.
Kula.
So Zach,
and I
what do
like
you think
Kula.
of this?
So
Give
yeah,
us-
I'm
give us
getting.
some-
I'm understanding what you guys are saying. I'm getting the beyond ripe, kind of banana flavor. I get the breadiness to it.
At this price point,
It's
a steal.
Hang on a second. When it comes, have we gotten to taste or are we?
no,
still
you
on
can
smell?
talk about whatever.
Talk about whatever
right
you
now.
want. I'm going to tell you this really quick, though. This is a double casking. So this is aged in rum barrels, and then it goes through a secondary aging
Whoa,
process.
No, it's aged in oak barrels.
Oh,
And then
excuse me.
sherry,
Yeah.
Is it not?
Oak barrels.
Oak.
And then it goes into a second maturation in
Oloroso sherry.
oak already seasoned in the aging of Spanish Oloroso sherry. So you're getting
Wow.
additional sweetness, complexity.
Yeah,
This is a big deal.
yeah.
So, wow. I mean, again, very passionate. I'm personally very
The
passionate
macaw,
about
the
this.
macaw on the bottle. Show the macaw.
Oh,
Can Zach, do his
Zach.
Vanna here? Can we do a little?
Oh, yeah, I'm very passionate about this. Like I said, this is a big deal for us. And as much as we like the Foursquare picks, this is magic.
Show that macaw.
Look how beautiful.
Oh, it's a great looking bottle.
Good
There's the
looking
macaw. Barbados rum, fine, extra old.
Damn one.
That was great.
Well, now we're not back in focus.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Hit it.
Yeah.
Ah!
Okay.
And we
well,
got a picture.
there we go. We got a little picture too.
Oh, Pichu?
That's all good.
Pichu.
Pichu.
This. Oh, and now he put us back out of focus when
God
he did that.
dang it,
Oh, there
Zach.
it goes. No, you're good.
No,
You're
sit
good.
down.
You're good. You're good.
Sit
You're
down.
good.
Sit down.
Let's jump into scoring.
Yeah.
I think the taste is pleasant. The nose is pleasant. The value is ridiculous. So nose taste solid, price solid. I'm thinking somewhere in the lower 80s. I'm thinking like 85. I guess it's not low 80s. Middle of the road, 85.
Middle of the road.
I'm thinking 85 on the Doorley's rum.
Okay. This is the Doorley's XO, by the way, not
Yeah.
just regular Doorley's spiced rum. All right, this nose dried kiwi, dried mango, dried pineapple. The flavor is like banana bread, really smooth.
Let me ask you something.
Very approachable.
What differentiates dried pineapple versus undried pineapple?
Well,
Intensity, do you think, or what? Because
As
for our
somebody-
fans out there, they're like, "Well, what's the difference?" Like,
as somebody who just came back from the Dole Pineapple Plantation
wow,
in Oahu, Hawaii.
wow, welcome back.
Excuse
Welcome
me.
back, man.
Kind
From
of a
the
big-
island.
kind
That's
of a
not
big
how they
deal.
talk.
Wrong island.
Hey, man. Oh,
Wrong
that's
island.
Hawaii.
Hawaii.
These ignorant.
I would tell you that
people on this.
Tang and sweetness, I think, come as more of a prevalent flavor when you're tasting fresh pineapple.
Yep.
When you're tasting a dried pineapple, you're going to bring in a lot more. I mean, you're going to get the sweetness. Obviously, the sugar really comes through.
Yeah.
That sugar really is prevalent. But instead of tang, you're really developing, this is going to sound stupid, the taste of sunshine. I mean, when you think about the taste of a pineapple gummy bear or a pineapple candy, a pineapple lifesaver, you know, those things that lead us to pick the pineapple flavored things, you're getting this funky, dried fruit with sunshine. And that's, I mean, if you know, you know.
So one thing that...
And that's there.
So I can kind of give you my spiel.
Please.
What I think.
Please.
The differences. So, you know, like fresh pineapple, it tastes like pineapple. It's delicious. It's very acidic, too.
That's true.
And that's the main difference between like fresh versus dried. Dried, you get the sweetness, and that's it. You don't get the acidity. All of that goes away.
Okay,
but you
so
still get the condensed
sure.
sweetness.
I think there's a toasted coconut here in the nose too.
Okay. So with that being said,
93.
DJ, what's your score? A 93?
93.
Wow.
Wow. Zach, what's your score? We have 85, 93.
93 points out of 100.
And then what do you give it, Zach?
I am going to give it an 80. For me,
I like that. There we go.
Not a big rum drinker.
Not a big rum drinker. I don't know. Maybe
I
I
agree
am
with
just
Zach
comparing
more
this
than
to
you.
To Bumbu, one of my favorite rums.
Yeah.
But I might have to try it at a different date or
All right.
at a different time. Like we might have to get into more rum.
I think we need the 12-year next.
I don't think
Done and done.
We've only done a couple of rums.
It's true.
I'll do a rum show with you again.
So
Dude, we're gonna be doing more rum shows.
I enjoyed the nose versus the taste. To be honest with you.
Really?
Yeah.
The nose is very pleasant.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
So
fun.
I think for me the nose did not transfer into the taste.
So-
but it's still delicious.
I like your review, Zach. I think that 80 is solid. I gave it an 85, and I honestly felt that was too high. So I'm going to keep it, though, as an 85 to your 80, and then Mr. 93 here,
Respect.
blown it out of the park. That's fine. But here's what I'm going to tell you
but
guys.
the value is amazing.
Exactly. I was going to say that. So
The
not only
value
is the
makes up.
value amazing, but let me throw this at you guys. The complexity that's in this, that you can throw this in a Mai Tai. I know that was mentioned.
Yep.
In a pina colada.
How about a Cuba Vera?
Cuba Vera, man.
This could sit on my bar.
Or is it more like
This could sit on my bar as the island tiki cocktail rum of choice, and it would be everybody would love it.
I mean,
think this is
tell me
great.
you're not getting.
The price, you can't beat it. I'm comparing
Tell me,
some garbage.
If I said
at that
maraschino
price
cherry,
point.
could you pick out maraschino cherry in
No,
this?
no. But anyway, we've got to wrap up
Peaches,
this show. These
pineapples.
were supposed to be quick shows, so
This is quick.
that's it. We're at 18 minutes. It's not that quick.
Final score?
Final score is 85.
give it an 80, solid 80 though.
There we go.
93. This is a
Wow.
go-getter. All across
What's
the
the
board.
price point again?
$16.99.
Let's say 20
Go-
because
go
that was
buy
on
it.
20
sale,
bucks.
right? 20
yeah,
bucks.
$20. Regularly, this is $20.
Guys,
buy it.
this is an everyday go get must have at your bar bottle for $20.
You can drink it neat.
Drink it neat. For the Barrel Buddies, I'm James.
I'm Zach.
And I'm entertained. We'll see you next time.
What's your? Just tell them your name.
Cheers.
Tell them your
Drink
name.
what
Tell them
you
your name
want.
before I shut this off. Because that's weird.
It wasn't that weird.
No, you should be like, I'm
name
entertained,
is-
and I'm BJ. Because what if people don't know who you are?
People know if you watch
I'm
the
ending
beginning
the
of the
show.
show.
All right,
stand
bye.